Are you mobilized?
Mobilized.
When were you mobilized?
In 2022, September 22.
September 22, 2022, you fought, so how long was what? A year and a half?
It turns out, yes, around that.
Millionaire. Made 3 million.
For all time?
Yes. Where did you spend the money?
For now, they are in my father's savings account.
What are your plans for the money?
My plans for now to buy an apartment.
How much does the apartment cost?
So, not buy, but buy out. That is
Buy out your parents' apartment.
half of it. I got it from my grandmother.
How much money do you need there?
400,000.
400,000.
Yes. It is divided like my half
So you already have 3 million.
and aunt's.
What kind of car do you want to buy?
The car has already been bought.
Which one?
Lada Granta Cross.
Granta.
For 1,300,000. New.
New Granta. What color?
Grey.
Did they buy this with your money?
Yes. Yes.
Dead.
Yes.
What does your father do?
Father is an electrician.
Electrician. Mother?
Mom doesn't work.
She doesn't work.
They are retired.
Yeah. Sister, brother?
No.
How are they retired and you are 22 years old? How
By
old are
60, 61, 62.
they? Are you a late kid?
Yes.
Why did they make you only at 40?
At 39.
At 39, good. What family circumstances were there that you gave birth so late? I'm just curious. This is purely a question of curiosity because at 40 usually mechanics are as follows. They will most likely want to see their grandchildren. They are 60 now, you are 20. With your circumstances today will be trash and short. A video clip. Well, this also needs to be shown. Why did you say at the beginning of our conversation that you don't know whether it's a good day or a bad day?
I don't know what to expect from it.
What will happen?
That they could cut off my legs, my feet, and maybe I won't be able to walk at all anymore.
This place will freak everyone out, you know?
Yes.
And everyone who is shocked will be interested to know what happened. Why will they cut off your legs? Both feet.
Because they are in bad condition.
Let them take a slightly different approach and we'll get there. What unit did you serve in?
344th Regiment.
344th Regiment. What kind of regiment is this?
Military unit?
No.
Oh, a motorized rifle regiment.
What was your position?
Machine gunner.
Machine gunner. Where have you been for a year and a half?
At first we were between the Lugansk and Kharkiv regions. We were transferred as if on defense.
Yeah. How long were you there?
Half a year.
Is this 20-30 year?
Yes. Then in March, at the end of March, if I'm not mistaken, on March 26, there was a rotation. We were transferred. At that time I was on my first vacation.
Have you been on vacation yet?
Yes.
Uh-huh. Where were you transferred?
Already in the Kharkiv region.
What direction is this?
Towards the Kupiansk direction.
Kupiansk, yeah.
There was already a front line there. Also,
Have there been fight there already?
yes.
What happened next?
We also dug in and made dugouts for ourselves. Dugouts were there, but they weren't very good, so we dug everything for ourselves. The trenches too, we did everything in you. So, we also put up these tangles
Put it out so it doesn't smoke.
to kind of like yourself defend or something.
Were you captured there or somewhere else?
When we were sent to assault,
In the Kharkiv region?
already to Sinkovka.
Yeah. Let's do it this way. Tell me about the last week of your life as part of the occupation forces.
When were they sent to assault?
Well, when you went, the last week. When was that? What the order, how many people went, and what happened in general?
Well, they took us to Sinkovka in the oasis.
Sinkovka, were there military operation there?
Yes.
Did you go to the front lines in Was?
Yes, and was.
You should have armored personnel carriers and infantry fighting vehicles there.
I don't know why.
Did you have an armored personnel carrier or infantry fighting
Actually,
vehicle?
yes, I saw it, but I never rode it or anything.
Stop. What do you mean you saw? You're a rifleman. You should have armored personnel carriers and infantry fighting vehicles. Such
yes,
equipment.
yes.
Why did you go to the front lines in the Was?
I don't know myself.
How many Was went?
3 pieces.
3 Was.
Yes.
How many people went?
In total, somewhere around 21 people.
21 soldiers.
Approximately, yes.
Well, okay. When was it? Date?
It's 14 or 15. Somewhere around there.
January.
Yes. It's
January
still
14
January.
or 15, I see. You went 20 people in the UAS. In general, did armored personnel carriers and infantry fighting vehicle go to the front lines?
Haven't seen it.
So they were standing in the rear.
Yes.
Why didn't you use the equipment for its intended purpose?
I don't understand it myself.
Well, what did the commander say?
About the armored personnel carrier, about all this, nothing.
Okay, you went there on the 14th. What was your task?
They haven't seen anything yet. They just put us in dugouts. We slept until the morning. Well, they brought us in at night. We slept until the morning. Then they said, look, now we'll split you into groups and we'll go further. Well, forward. There they went with the everything, well, with equipment, with the marauders.
What are murders?
It's a small bag.
No one out of all the southern people told me this. What is this bag
Well,
for?
like quick access.
Where does it hang?
Well, on the back as well.
Is that what you call a murder?
Well, that's what we call it.
To loot?
Yes, I don't know.
I see. They divided you into groups.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, and what happened?
So, we went further. We will moved forward. Also, we had a group of 5 people.
Uh-huh.
The next dugout, we were sitting there. Then someone came up to us and said that soon we would send you even further.
Were you like going forward to attack?
No, we were just going to take this one that was even closer.
Well, I get it. Next.
We sat there in the next dugout.
Is it night, morning, day?
It was already morning.
Morning. Was it light already?
Light.
Well,
We waited there too. Then they told us to go already. Well, they sent us into trenches, some lower than the knee level. And there they told us to crawl. And you find, well, with shelves, you find a place where you can dig in. Well, just to hide, and that's all.
Uh-huh.
In the end, we were unable to dig in so quickly because the day had already flown by. By evening,
How many people did you have there?
about 5 people.
5 people. Were there fighting and shooting at that time?
Yes.
No, well, you're just telling it like that and it's not clear. Are you just in silence or is there already a war going on there?
There was shooting there.
Where was shooting? Was the artillery working?
No, I haven't heard.
Drones?
Drones were flying.
Yours, ours?
Both ours and yours.
Well, I see. What happened next?
So we dug something up there. Well, and in the end nothing worked out because it was already getting dark again in the evening. And we asked to roll back to the nearest dugout, which was behind.
Uh-huh.
They gave us permission, and we rolled back. Then we waited there in the dugout. It was already night. I don't remember what time it was, but dark, it was night. Then they were told the task that we had to storm the dugout.
How far was the dugout from you?
I don't know where. They said where you dug in about 100 meters.
This is at night?
Yes,
Storming
night, yes.
the dugout at night?
No,
Did you have thermal visors? Night vision
no,
devices?
nothing.
How can you storm in the dark at night? What about mines? Tripwires? Once again, so that I understand, because people will probably be interested in this too. Here are our positions. For example, our red flag. Here
So-
are your positions. You're here in the dugout. There is a distance of 100 meters between them. Give or take from your words. Is it correct or
Yes.
not? They tell you tried to get through during the day, didn't make it, asked permission to retreat. You were allowed to roll back, you rolled back to your positions. Then at night they tell you go on the attack.
Yes,
Well, right, I'm just summarizing people. He has bad diction, he speaks badly because he takes a lot of medication. Plus he has fever. Plus we'll get to what happened next. At night you are told to attack. You had no night vision devices.
there was none.
How can you attack at night? I don't understand. Am I interested in this myself? There are 5 of you. You are given the command to attack. It's logical to assume that there could be tripe mined here. Well, could there be?
Yes, it can.
Did you talk about this?
Well, I didn't say it myself, and I didn't even hear it from my own people.
I see. So you went on the attack.
In the end, we went along the pass where we wanted to dig in, only a little from the other side. No longer along the trenches, but on the ground.
Something like this.
Yes, a little bit to the side of somehow.
Uh-huh.
In the end, we managed to enter the trench.
Here already.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
but we hadn't seen the dugout yet. The trenches were already deep.
Not a dugout, but a full-fledged trench of
Yes.
ours.
Yes.
Were our soldiers there?
Yes, there were. The shooting started. We ended up huddled in a corner. Well,
How many of ours were killed?
I haven't seen it. I don't know.
How many have you killed?
Nobody. I didn't even have time to shoot.
Who shot them?
Ours who were ahead.
Yeah. Were any of yours injured or killed?
I heard one of ours say that he was wounded, but he still continued to
Uh-huh.
act.
What happened next?
In the end, they threw grenades at us, then our throw. Then when everything was over, the grenades, we decided to roll back ourselves to get out of the trench quickly.
Back?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
already a little from a different pass.
How many magazines did you fire?
I probably fired one magazine, well, at the drones.
Uh-huh.
Well, that was back when we wanted to dig in.
Did all this happen at night?
Yes,
How can you walk like this in who knows where without night vision devices?
don't know.
Okay, you've made the decision to roll back.
Yes,
Did you roll back?
we started to roll back.
All 5 of you?
Well, I only saw 3, me and 2 others.
Others?
I don't know the rest. It's dark, you can't see
What
anything.
happened to them?
I don't know exactly.
I see. What next?
Then, while we were running, I was wounded in the back. Well, in the lower part of the back. I didn't understand then whether it was a bullet or shrapnel. Then my legs failed. I fell, rolled onto the nearest tree. Later, when our own people were already running forward or backward, how to say?
Well, you were advancing negatively. That's what we see. Well, in short, you were rolling back.
Yes, and I told my people that I'm wounded. And I'm wounded. In the end, someone said something like that I'm wounded too. In the end, they still run on.
They ran away. But what about the slogan, "We don't abandon our own"? Got it. Next. You stayed under the tree.
Yes,
2 remained somewhere in the trenches, their fate is unknown. And 2 ran away, one of them screamed that he
Yes.
was wounded. Do you know the call signs of this?
yes, I know.
Tell me, I assume that those who remained died. Can you tell me their call signs?
Okay, there's still
Well, you don't know the last
No.
name and first name.
Sword,
Sword, dead.
Cachet,
Cachet, he died. You and your call sign, what's yours?
Pull,
How?
Pull.
Pull? What
Well,
does that mean?
Пулеметчик, machine gunner for short.
Pull, пулеметчик. What does this word mean in English?
Pull.
Pool. The pool was left under the tree. Who ran away, who didn't take you?
There was one with the call sign Lenin.
Lenin.
He is wounded.
Lenin. The call sign matches. Yeah. And the second one?
And, what's his name? Lucky.
Lucky.
Yes.
Did he know you were under the tree?
Don't think so.
In short, Lenin knew.
I don't think so either.
Who told you that he was also wounded?
As I understand, Lenin.
Lenin
I-
left the pool under the tree and ran to the rear. What happened next?
Then I was either pissed out or something else. I simply couldn't get up anymore.
Uh-huh. Yes.
I simply had no more strength.
Uh-huh.
In the end, I woke up in the morning, or already in the midday. My feet are all frozen. The same as fingers. So I understood. I saw that I was wounded. I don't know how. In general, I decided to look around. visually. I didn't understand at all where ours were and where not ours.
Did you have a radio?
Boafeng, but we didn't use it.
Why?
We didn't make it in time.
No, you personally.
How is that?
Did you personally have a radio to tell your people I'm
Yeah.
here, take me away?
There was a radio, but the frequencies were not changed. We not...
Yes, further. What date was it?
Somewhere maybe the 16th or 17th. Something like
Uh-huh.
that. In the end, I lay like that for quite some time.
Well, how much more?
About 2 days.
From the moment you woke up, you lay under a tree for another 2
No,
days?
it was less than 2 days
Less
there.
than 2 days.
Further on, I saw some kind of dugout. I decided to take off my chest rig.
You didn't eat anything.
No,
Did you drink something?
I didn't drink. I was very thirsty then.
There was no water, right?
No.
What about snow?
I tried snow with my hands. I tried to grab some snow with my hands, but nothing happened.
Yes, he had... I'll tell you. I mean, he couldn't do this moment, right? I mean,
Yes.
his hands were basically like this. Yes, what happened next?
I tried to somehow crawl with my hands to this dugout that I saw. It was about 5 meters away, somewhere around 10.
Uh-huh.
I saw some face and decided to ask if they have water. I was very thirsty then.
Uh-huh. What did they tell you?
They asked something else already. They said, "Where are you from?" I already saw that there was no point to lying. I say that I'm from Russia and I need to get to my people.
Were our soldiers there?
There, yes. And in the end they told me to take off my bulletproof vest and helmet. They dragged me there, to the dugout. Well, not to the dugout, I don't know what it's called.
Uh-huh.
So, they tied me up, tied my hands, and they started asking questions. Who am I?
Did they give you any water?
Yes, they gave me water.
Did they let you smoke?
And they let me smoke too.
Food?
They haven't given me any food yet.
Did they beat you?
No.
You said you had problems.
With legs?
Yes.
Yes.
You had a wound there. What their blood?
About the wound too.
Did you receive medical assistance?
Yes, but later.
Uh-huh. Who took you prisoner?
Soldiers of the armed forces of
Fighters,
Ukraine.
I mean the units. Do you know which one?
No,
They didn't say it?
no.
Once again, I want to clarify the situation for myself. You lay for 2.5 days, 5 meters from our dugout.
Yes.
Couldn't you see it before, or what?
I was looking in the wrong direction.
And they didn't see you either, or what?
They haven't seen me either.
You're talking behind the tree, that is, in the theory. I want to understand the picture for myself, how it happened. Could they see you or not?
They could have noticed me. But most likely they thought I was dead.
Ah, you didn't move at all, you just lay there.
Yes.
What happened next?
They asked questions, gave water. They also gave me something to smoke. They got in touch with their own people by evening. I sat there until the evening.
Was the dugout cold or heated?
Cold.
Cold. Were there trench candles?
No, there wasn't.
Mm-hmm. In the evening, as I understand it, you were evacuated.
Yes, they took me already.
Well, then most likely intelligence agents worked with you.
They took me away. We walked somewhere maybe for an hour.
Uh-huh.
Until the next dugout.
Then what?
There, they also spent 5-10 minutes asking who I am and how I got there.
Uh-huh.
And then they transferred me in a Hummer.
In a Hummer?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
They took me, I'll tell you now, to the ambulance.
Until some stop point.
Yes, well, to the car.
Uh-huh. Was it really an ambulance?
Yes.
Doctors were there.
There were doctors there. They put me on this bed in the ambulance.
Uh-huh.
They looked at what I had on my lower back, where I was wounded. They said it was shrapnel, most likely. Lacerated wound.
Uh-huh.
They taped something or glued it to me with a bandage or
I
something
see.
else.
What did they say about the legs?
They said something about the legs later.